Hey everybody, Brandon with Bearded Seabee 82 out here today with Tack from AOK Foraging and Adventures. Can't see her right now, she's pretty short. But she's over there, trust me. Anyways, we camped out here at Willie's place last night, so also part of the Jason Williams camping challenge. It was late and dark when I got here, so I didn't really feel like videotaping in the dark, me setting up my hammock. And did pretty good there for a while. Then it got cold because the wind switched. But outside of that, yeah, it's opening morning of duck season, and I've seen plenty of ducks out here before. At the moment, we just saw a couple loons, was all we saw so far. But outside of that, we'll let you know if we get anything. So, got the decoys all set up this morning. So, maybe after a while we'll get some breakfast. But we got other plans for today as well. Just to have some fun, relax, get outdoors. But we'll catch you in a bit.
Before it gets cold again.
I will. Tack's always good at making breakfast, even if it's spam.
Even if, you know, spam is awesome.
Oh, I like spam.
Bacon spam.
It's a great no refrigeration substitute. People knock on it, but regular, well, the spam branded spam's just ground up pork shoulder, but oh well. And we'll have to get some more coffee here in a second. Brenda's is already made. We're just waiting for her. Because, yeah.
She's spoiled, because we love her.
She slept in this morning. Well, we got the fire going. We're just taking a break from hunting for the minute. Nice and cozy inside, you know, the Hobbit shack.
Yep.
With the Hobbit. Alright, so I left my little bitty handheld tripod up at the truck. So, gonna do this kind of freehand. Like always. Old school. But, just to prove I was out here camping. Woo. Yeah. It got chilly last night. Wind changed direction. It was coming. Well, let me turn this around. Alright, so middle of the night, the wind was coming out of that direction when I first went to bed. And I think I had this strung. I got the Wubby as an underquilt. Had that strung a little bit too tight. I should have had it a little looser. But what do you do? So I got some cold spots. But when the wind was out of there, around midnight, out of that direction, and it came out of the northeast over here, about 2:30 in the morning, and it just cut right across my hammock. It got pretty darn cold. But is what it is. Tarp did an awesome job though. But yeah, what I should have done, my new sleeping bag is one of the down sleeping bags by Hike and Bike that goes over the whole hammock. It's supposed to be about 50 last night, and it turned out to like drop down to like 35-degree wind chill. I should have brought it, but it's one of those things, you never know what Mother Nature's gonna do. The weather guessers say a low of 50, and then yeah, about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, it changes its mind. So, in the meantime, still no ducks. Sucks. But we are going to get some couple things sighted in. Wind kicked up here just a little bit. And hopefully it doesn't rain anytime too soon. So we're going to go ahead and get the rifles out and try to get them sighted in quick. Hopefully the weather doesn't come on in too bad. We'll be keeping an eye on that as well. But anyways, time for some fun. Hey everybody, alright. Kind of did a solo shoot out here, so was busy trying to get sighted in. Checked everything pretty close first. The red dot one, my brother's AR. Check that. That was shooting really high, especially at 25 and 50 yards, but I finally got it dialed in at 50 yards to within an inch. I'll show the targets here in a second. And then the my AR, I put that scope on it, and all the farther, oh, I left my gloves down here, so it's probably a good thing I came down, that I could get a clear shot with was 50 yards. So I got it kind of roughed in. I think it should be at least within a couple inches at 100 yards for now. I just got to wait till I can get to a 100-yard range and get it dialed in proper. But I'll go ahead and show you the targets. Alright, so this is my rifle. When I went and got it sighted in, originally I used that one to kind of get a rough estimate on where everything was before I moved over to this one. And last couple rounds I had at 50 yards, I had gotten it finally walked down. We were shooting here, which would still be touch low at 100, so I marked it down to where the crosshairs were on here and the 200-yard mark, which 5200 type of sighting, shot right around here. I think I might have pulled those shots looking at how those grouped together, but I think I was shooting on 9 power on the 12 power scope, but just kind of a rough in for right now. At least I know I can get it definitely within here if I go to a range. It'll definitely be on paper relatively close enough to make minor adjustments from there. Alright, so for the DPMS with the red dot, I had issues to where I was finally getting it onto paper. It was at 50 yards. I eventually finally walked it down to where it was right around here, and then finally got those 3 shots after I had spent some time trying to get it centered. But started to get it recentered using this target here, and once I started getting it in there, I finally got it dialed in to where I had 3 shots within an inch of each other, which was pretty good considering it was shooting way high. And at 25 yards after I got it down where I was shooting at this one, finally got it to where I could see it on paper. I was still an inch off to the right, but I got her pretty well centered. And then those were for 25 yards with the scope to see where I was sitting with the scope. So 25 yards, it was filling it full of holes pretty easy. But yep, just getting things dialed in. So, well, this is the not so fun part of duck hunting, is packing away all the decoys after traipsing around clear from over there all over just to get everything back over to here, bagged up the hill. Sorry. So everybody, got all the decoys done up, and Tack's busy making lunch. I brought bratwursts, so we're gonna have some brats here in a little bit. Get all this crap up the hill. Time to eat.
Not this piece, so this piece is too thick. Anytime. Oh, because I'll edit it. Okay, maybe this was not a good piece. Never mind. That knot. That knot was just not a good example right there. This is a long piece. Ready, baby? they're not. Never mind.
Well, everybody, one of those days. We didn't get any ducks. What the hell's up with this damn thing? Didn't get any ducks or geese or anything like that. Gonna head home. It's cold. Take a nice warm shower. Make some more coffee. Have a beer. That sort of thing. And season will kick back up here in a couple weeks. Hopefully birds moving around a lot better by then. So we'll see how that goes. Opening morning a second season. So hopefully the water back up around the area where we were hunting last year is back down. Everything else is flooded. So thought we'd come out here. We've seen ducks and geese and everything else out there at Willie's. But here's what it is. Got the rifles kind of sighted in. Well, I got the one with the red dot sighted in. And the other one, got to take that out to a 100-yard range to really get things done. Other than that, it was nice to get out for a while. I kind of needed that. So, anyways, y'all, we'll catch y'all later. And other than that, another closing in to Overnight Challenge and October season. Bye.